Hello there, everybody. Bedrock Builder here again. Wanted to show you how to put together my two-person portal-powered Trident farm. You might have seen this in my other Trident farm video. Enough people were kind of curious about it and asked if I could make a video. So here it is. It's a two-person farm because the hostile mobs won't... They'll despawn if it's just one player, so you have to have someone on both sides, the nether side and the overworld side. If this is kind of too big for you, not what you're looking for, go ahead and check out my other video because that's overworld only and doesn't require quite as many blocks, that's for sure. I was over here checking out to see if maybe we can turn this into an AFK-able farm by having a platform that's adjustable, but unfortunately, they don't drop Tridents from fall damage. So Trident killers don't work, and fall damage won't work. You have to actually kill the drowned yourselves if you want the Tridents. So you go ahead and start whacking away with a looting 3 sword, and we'll see how long it takes for a Trident to drop. Hopefully it won't be too long. If it does take too long, I'll just speed it up and we'll see when one drops. Okay? Yep, there we go. That didn't take too long. So yeah, they come through pretty regularly, and I think it's if they have the Trident in their hand, you have a good chance that they're going to drop it. I think we had another one there. No, it didn't drop. Yeah, looting 3 sword will definitely help. Get you a few more Tridents out of this farm, but you're going to have to do it manually. It doesn't seem to be any way around it, unfortunately. And with 2 people with this farm. But hey, you know, if you want a ton of Tridents pretty fast, this is the farm to build. You know, you do get a little bit of ink and some fish. Over here in the overworld, we have our spawning platform built high above an ocean biome. Has to be an ocean biome. I've tested this over rivers, and it doesn't seem like the spawns will transfer up this high. So yeah, you have to find an ocean biome, preferably something like a deep ocean, so you don't have to build up too high. This platform does have to be, let's say about 60, 80 blocks above the nearest land or the bottom of the ocean, just to make sure no spawns in the area would be affecting it. You want to make sure that the only place anyone's going to spawn is right here in your platform. I'm going to go ahead and start a whole new creative world because a big part of this is linking up your portals and making sure that the mobs go where you want them to go in the nether. So it's good to build it in a clean part of the nether, or where it's going to link up to a clean part of the nether. And this world is a mess. So yeah, let's go find a clean place to build this thing for you. All right, I'm here in this virgin territory. It happens to be like the perfect seed for this type of tutorial. It's right next to a very large ocean biome, and I thought that was pretty cool too. First time I've seen it in game myself is one of these ruined nether portals. I went ahead and lit it up. Wanted to see what was on the other side, just in case it was something special. But no, it's just the nether. In fact, it's I think it's like the nether wastes of all biomes to get. But yeah, I thought it was cool. Never seen this before. Nothing fantastic in the chest, but I don't know. Thought it looked really cool. Really caught my eye from a distance, that's for sure. I was like, what is that, a pirate ship or something? And oh no, that's something else altogether. Cool stuff. Anyway, let's find a spot out here in this ocean to build. Oh, we got an ocean monument too. Someplace way out. Wow, we got lots of water here, so we don't have to worry about any land nearby. And let's go find a coordinate that's easy to divide by 8. So let's see. Let's do 320, 320. We're gonna go ahead and mark a spot down here on the floor. It'll help me remember where we're at. Nice deep ocean too. There we go. Really kind of a perfect area to set up this farm. Why am I having such a hard time There we go. There's 320. Since this is going to be the center of our farm, we're going to want our nether portal based off of these coordinates. So we're going to go to the nether and find 4040 and see what we got. Yeah, maybe I'll use that portal I lit up. That didn't seem to be too far off. Where is it? There we go. Into the nether. All right, this is not too bad, right? Yeah, it's just right by the basalt delta. So it's not just nether waste after all. All right, let's go ahead and let's break this old portal. We're not going to need that. And find 4040. All right, I went ahead and installed the nether portal and lit it up, put a few blocks behind it. We want them falling off the front here this way. I've cleared off a large area because we're going to have our fall pit. It's going to need to be, let's see, 22 blocks, 23 blocks down to hurt them without killing them. So let's count down from this block here. Let's count down, let's see, 23. One. You know what? Let's put our blocks in the side here first. We're just going to make our shoot while we're counting. So we got 1, 19. Well, let's see, we got to do a couple more down. 19, 20, 21, 22. I think, yeah, that'll do it. That'll be our bottom down there. Let's go ahead and bring these all the way down. Seal this off. All right, so this is where they're going to hit. We're going to make these into a couple of hoppers with a double chest in front. Just have the hoppers pointing into the back of this double chest. And then we can go ahead and make sure it's pointing into that chest. Throw in some carpet over that. This will make sure the experience doesn't get trapped in the hoppers. Now we can go ahead and finish glassing up this tower. All right, that should be good. I left myself a little spot up top to go through, but you can go ahead and block this all off if you want. Of course, this doesn't need to be glass. I just use glass because it's nice to watch the guys falling down. So down here at the bottom, we're going to need to install a little platform for us to stand on. I think we're going to need a couple of slabs, I think, in the front of this chest. For us to stand on. I think that'll put us at a better height for hitting the drowned when they come down here. So let's take down these 2 pieces of glass here and throw in a couple of trapdoors on these 2 here. And that should make it so we can hit them easily, essentially. And that is our kill chamber complete. So we can go ahead to the overworld and set up our spawning platform. All right, so this is going to be the center of our farm. We need to go up high enough that we're going to be far enough away from any spawns on the ground or on the ocean bottom below. So let's go all the way up to, let's see. Let's go 120 for this one. It's probably higher than you need. But it's always better to be safe than sorry. As long as you don't go, too close to the build limit. That can cause problems. Let's see, 120. I'll leave that there and let us know it's the center of the farm. And now we're going to need to go out, pick a direction, 33 each way in one way. So let's go ahead off of this block, not counting this block. Let's do 33. 32. Okay, we got 32 going off that side. We'll do another 32 coming off this side. Okay, now that we have that center strip installed, we can go off and start framing this all out. We're going to need to alternate between, your solid blocks and obsidian. Make it a little easier for when we start putting in our strip. So coming off this way, we're going to need to do 7 blocks. 6 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll throw in a piece of obsidian. Now we're going to go 13. Another piece of obsidian. And now we're going to go off 7 more. Now we can go ahead and bring this all the way down. Then you can start running strips to fill this in. All right, just go back and forth till you get to that center line, making sure that you fill the obsidian in with obsidian. Okay, once you have all those blocks in place, it should look like this. Now we're going to come off this center strip again and do the same thing off of the other side. So let's go out by 6. Place down an obsidian. Go off by 13. Place down another obsidian. And then go off by another 7. And once again, fill it all in. All right, once all those blocks are in place, we should have a platform that looks like this. We have platform strip here that's 7 wide, strip here that's 13 wide, 13, 13, and then another 7 off the side. Now let's go ahead and finish off these nether portals. These are going to be maximum width, so they're going to be 21 wide. Okay, now that all your portal frames are in place, you can go ahead and light them up. Now what we want to do is install our wall for the water and to keep the mobs flowing towards the nether portal. This needs to be spawn-proofed, so if you use solid blocks, you'll need to put carpet slabs or leaves or something like that on top, or you can just go ahead and build the walls out of glass. Okay, now that we have it all wrapped up, we're going to need to spawn-proof the top of these portals as well. Once again, slabs, glass, carpet, options are there. Choice is yours. All right, now that our platform is all properly spawn-proofed, let's go ahead and install our water sources. So we can go off to one of these sides here. And this is going to be easy. We just throw them in all along this back wall here. What we want to do is we want to make sure that the water streams don't flow directly into a column like that. So what we're going to do is come off of put a block with the column, then come off 2. 2. So 3 total. Let's try this out. No, it's 2. There we go. So the stream should point them right at that corner there and get them into the portal instead of just hanging around stuck next to the post, the column. So let's do the same thing here. We'll put down 2 more blocks. Just like that. All right. So that platform is good to go. We're going to need to do something similar off on this side. So let's find the center of our platform here. Just start going down. We get to the column, we can put down 2 blocks. Temporary to help us out. Make sure we don't accidentally link up our water sources, and then continue on. All right, looks like I mixed a couple along the way there. We can go ahead and take out our temporary blocks along the columns here. And we're going to do this with the next platform over. Same thing. One more time. All right, and for the last one, the same as the first. We're just going to go all along this back edge here. And then we're going to put in our couple of blocks along the columns to make sure that everything's flowing properly. Yeah, let's go ahead and put our AFK platform here in the center of the farm. It's going to need to be at least 24 blocks above the platform here. So let's go ahead and Well, let's put it in 26. So let's see. We're at 119. Let's see. Let's see 145. And that should still be good for folks that are stuck in a 4-chunk simulation. It's about as close as you can get for them to still spawn. 145. That's what I said, right? Okay, so now we're going to put in a little platform where we can hang out. You can make this have long paths off to the side so you can, scout out what's going on and maybe knock some of the mobs into the portals with a bow. But you want to make sure that this is glass. Anything that you put above the platform is going to have to be made out of glass. Otherwise, you're going to be blocking one of the spawn locations. I mean, there's plenty of them, but, you might lose one. All right, go ahead and send this scaffolding off to the nether, shall we? Up. There's one thing I've noticed with the drowned is that some of them, I call them the stubborn ones, they just refuse to move. They'll stand and they'll fight the flow of the stream. They'll just, linger. It was kind of a problem in the past because that would eat up your mob cap for a long time in the overworld. But now with the new spawn mechanics, they despawn after a little while if they get stuck. And like I said, if you wanted to, the person up here on the platform could be armed with a bow with punch on it, just kind of knock them into the portals to speed things up. Now, if you wanted to, just use this at the nighttime. In the nighttime, this would work as it is set up right now. Let's go ahead and see. Let's make it nighttime. Let's do that. Let's see it start spawning. Oh, yeah, there they are. Let's set it to hard so we get faster rates. More mobs with hard. Oh, see, there's one right there. He's one of the stubborn ones. Sometimes they'll spawn into that center stream, but a lot of times, they'll just kind of wander off and get caught up in one of the water columns. Let's see if this guy does the same thing, if he's a stubborn one too. Or maybe it's just the center. I don't know. They need something interesting to look at. I try to incorporate what is it? Oh, see, he despawned. The sea turtle mechanic, but I couldn't find a spot to place the sea turtle where they couldn't get to it eventually and was a good lure for them because they need to be able to walk on it or feel like they can walk on it. So you can't place it on top of the nether portals. They don't care about it. And if you place it anywhere down there, it becomes a potential spot for them to get snagged on. I don't know. Maybe you can come up with a creative solution to get those guys, guys like that from sticking around for so long. And I'll show you, we've had quite a few go through the nether portal, but they won't be on the other side. Nobody here. So that's why it is now a two-person farm. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you how to set up the roof on this thing. It's pretty basic. What we want to do is go from the, let's find the, one of the corners of the farm. We're going to need to go up, above our AFK location. That looks like it's high enough. All right, yeah, plenty of headroom. In fact, that's probably way too high. Let's bring it to here, right? Okay, that's good. And now from this corner all the way over to this corner on the other side, this is all going to have to be glass. Glass over the entire spawnable platform. Okay? So let's go ahead and install that glass ceiling. Okay, now that you have your massive glass ceiling in, we're going to have to go up by 1 and out by 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to wrap this all the way around. All right? See what it looks like. All right, now that you have that all wrapped up with some solid blocks, we're going to need to spawn-proof this layer here. If you don't feel like having to spawn-proof it, what you could do is instead is build this up at essentially the maximum build height, 255 and 256. All right, 256 I think it is. And then I think that should be far enough out of range that it shouldn't spawn anything. Otherwise, you're going to have to cover it all with, you know, carpet, slabs, glass, leaves, something. Or build it way up there in the sky. Your choice. I'm going to go ahead and throw some carpet over this. Okay, now that you've either spawn-proofed your platform or built it way up in the sky, we can go ahead and start filling it with water. Do that. All we need to do is put water sources in along two edges, and it should take care of itself. And then it was dark. All right, now this farm will work during the daytime. Now, in my survival world, what I did was built a platform way off to each side, so I can go ahead and, like I said, hit them with a bow if I wanted to. I also then built my nether portal to access this platform way off to the side over here. I found I had to go a lot farther away from this platform than I thought I would have to. I was like, oh, you know, maybe 2 chunks would be good. 32 blocks. Then maybe 3 chunks or 4 chunks. Or, you know, you got to go pretty far. And definitely test your portals to get back and forth before you, you know, get this thing all up and running and having mobs come through. Because you don't want to have your portals not linked properly and then show up to the nether with, you know, a few dozen friends waiting to greet you there. All right, I'll go ahead and head through and set up another player so we can watch them come through in real time and see how long it takes for us to get a Trident. Here they come. Oh, I get a bunch of dolphins. You know, before the update, this farm used to get tons and tons more fish, dolphin, and squid. But not so much anymore. I bet you we got a Trident already. Did we get one? Yeah, we did. It didn't take very long. You know, having looting 3 swords is definitely going to help your odds, but this is apparently the only way to get Tridents now. And this is probably one of the faster ways. Like I said, the only thing I could think of to speed this up would be maybe to add more spawning locations, adding a lure of some type with the sea turtle eggs, or, you know, having someone up there kind of knocking them through the portal. But if that's the case and you're using a bow, you're going to want this to be just a little bit higher because the bow is going to do a little damage. So they're not going to want you're not going to want them to fall as far. Oh, fishing pole, huh? Never seen that before. Let's see how many Tridents we're going to get here. Maybe I'll just give it like 5 or 10 minutes. Let the footage speed up a little bit, and yeah, you know, do that. Hey, you know, one thing I'm noticing, which is kind of good. These guys aren't despawning. They're just kind of piling up. I stopped hitting them because I wanted to see if they would start despawning over time. So you could just kind of let them build up for a while, come back, and then just start whacking away like this. Do something like that. There we go. Oh, that might be a little bit too much for 2 hoppers. Well, yeah, maybe don't let them build up too long. Let's see, what do we get out of that? How many tridents? I'll look, see how long that was. Oh, we got 7 tridents already. It's not bad. Can't stop whacking at these guys. Stop it. Stop falling. If you keep falling, I'm just going to keep hitting you. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, yeah. We got a bunch of tridents. There you go. Trident farm. Lots and lots of tridents. You can build trident killers all day. Keep in mind, you only need 1 trident per trident killer. I've done quite a bit of testing. I'm not sure if it's different on Java or maybe other consoles, but on PlayStation 4 Bedrock, doesn't matter how many tridents you have in there. It doesn't matter if they're enchanted or not. They all do the same as just having 1 trident in there. So keep that in mind when you're building a trident farm like this. Yeah, you know, that's a bunch of trident killers right there. Hope this works for you. Any questions, comments, concerns, things you'd like to tell me? Put them in the comments section. I'll get back to you. Working on quite a few different farms right now, and can't wait to get them up as soon as I stop having technical problems. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial.